Hey everybody, this is TJR with an announcement and some updates. Quite a while ago, I began work on an in-depth analysis of the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts Club Band album. I released part 1, I released part 2, which covered all of side 1, and then the project just stopped. And some months later, I did do a follow-up video explaining what had happened. At the time, I was a little bit Sgt. Peppered out. The 50th anniversary deluxe box set had come out. I reviewed the Giles Martin remix in one video. I did a multi-part video review of the entire deluxe box set, all the bonus discs, the Blu-ray, DVD, the hardcover book, and I'll admit I got a little bit Sgt. Peppered out, and on top of all of that, of course, I worked on part 1 and part 2 of the Sgt. Pepper in-depth analysis. So I had to just kind of get away from it for a little bit. I also felt a certain amount of intimidation about doing this because so much has been said about this album and has been written about it. I wasn't really sure if I could even add anything of my own to it. And so that happened. But then also, as I tried to get back to it, some personal drama entered my life. And I won't get into that here. This is personal stuff. But needless to say, it kept me away from trying to get this project done. And then I tried to get back to it again. And then I had a hard drive failure. Luckily, this was not my main hard drive. This was an outside drive, but it was the only drive that I had the project on. And to this day, I don't know why I didn't have it in more than one place. That's usually what I do, but for some reason, that wasn't the case. It was only on this one drive that took a dump on me. And I haven't really talked about this till now or told anyone about this till now, but I had to start over. And so, yeah. Anyways, though, so I finished writing it. I did everything, got everything filmed, and so I'm happy to announce that part 3 of the Sgt. Pepper in-depth analysis will premiere sometime next week. And then part 4 will premiere the following week. So I'm excited to get this out there. I'm excited to, for you to be able to see it. And I'm excited to get your feedback as well. So I first of all just want to thank everybody who has been very patient with me about this and getting this out. I really do appreciate everybody's patience and support about this. And so I feel like this big weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I've wanted to do more in-depth analysis of albums, and I still want to very much, and I get the feeling that most of you out there would like to see me do more of this also. However, when I do it in the future, I probably won't follow the same path I did with this. I think I'll probably do it more like I did the in-depth analysis of the Rolling Stones, Their Satanic Majesty's Request that I did somewhere in between all this mess. I put that out there. I wrote in an afternoon. I made the video. And I think that's more of what I'll follow, that type of style to do it, because I think I can get them done quicker and make more of them. And so I definitely want to do more of that. I have some in-depth analysis of other albums that were on my old channel that I've never brought over here, which I think I will do. I have an in-depth analysis of Elton John's first 2 albums that have never seen the light of day on this channel, and I'll probably maybe post those very soon. Already on this channel are 2 videos of Led Zeppelin 1 and Led Zeppelin 4, and I thought about doing the other Led Zeppelin albums. I've thought about doing the other Elton John albums during the 70s. I've thought about doing them chronologically, since I've already done albums 1 and 2. Let me know your thoughts on that. At any rate, though, I feel, like I said before, this great weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and now I want to roll up my sleeves and do a whole lot more. Of course, my big enemy has been time. Ever since I stopped working as a professional musician 3 years ago, I have been working at a day job, a full-time day job, career job that has taken up a lot of time. I'm trying to find a way to move away from that so I can spend more time on this channel. One thing that I have considered doing is starting a Patreon page, which a lot of people have suggested to me. I've never really looked into this or thought about it much, but I'm starting to think about it a lot. This might enable me, with your support, to be able to do more of the type of videos that you would like me to see me do, and do it more often. So please let me know your thoughts on that. Another thing I want to get back into is being a musician again, playing regularly. And one thing I might do to start getting myself back into shape is to start performing music regularly on this channel, which if I do, I hope you will watch those musical performances, and I hope you will show your support and give me your feedback. I'll definitely want to know what you all think. One other thing that I'm also working on is, a while back I did talk about doing a review analysis of Action Comics #1, the first appearance of Superman. I know I've said in the past that I would like to talk about comics on this channel because I have a strong affinity for them, and haven't really done that yet, except for a slight little detour during a Music Worth Buying episode where I brought up the graphic novel Murder Ballads, which is a music-related graphic novel and actually even has its own soundtrack for it too. But this is something I've been wanting to get to, and I have written a large portion of this analysis that I'm going to do, and so hopefully soon I can get that out there for you all. It is the 80th anniversary of the character after all. Also, I have a video project that I want to release soon. I have to edit it, but I've already recorded all the audio for it, and I haven't really talked about this. I've always been a big fan of the original Star Trek series, had a strong passion for it, and a while back I sat down with my sister, my older sister, who was the person that introduced me to Star Trek, who is very well versed in not only just Star Trek but also science fiction, and has very well versed in written science fiction. And she and I had a very interesting discussion analysis of the first episode, the first pilot episode of Star Trek. And when I say pilot episode, I mean the original pilot entitled The Cage, that starred Jeffrey Hunter as Captain Christopher Pike and had a completely different cast from the original series. And I think this was a fascinating and engrossing discussion that you will enjoy hearing. And I have to just edit together with images and clips from the series, from the episode. And I would like to put that out there and get your feedback. And if this gets good feedback, we might then do more. And maybe we'll just do highlight episodes, or maybe we will just do the episodes in chronological order. We'll see what y'all think. So that's another thing that is like, want to definitely get that out there for you all to check out. I have so many ideas for videos, but just not enough time to get to them all. So once again, really hoping that I can find a way to devote more time. And like I said, one of those ways might be to do Patreon. So definitely let me know what you think about that. Okay, so I guess that's enough for now. Everybody who just was patient with me and in waiting for me to finish this Sgt. Pepper in-depth analysis, I can't thank you enough. Just can't thank you enough for your patience. And be looking for that next week, everybody. And then part 4 the following week. And anyways, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.